Retention editing is bullshit, and I'm going to tell you why. Welcome back. I'm Lefteris Kutinas, your legacy filmmaker, and I'm here to help you leave a legacy that impacts millions. You know, I've been thinking a lot about the state of our digital world lately. It's like everywhere you look, there's this pressure to overproduce every single piece of content that we make. And it doesn't matter whether it's those deep dives or the quick hits. And it's kind of ironic, isn't it? It feels like we're all just trying to make up something, compensating for what's missing deep down in the content that we share. I mean, come on, you've noticed this obsession with retention editing. It's like unless there's a cut, a zoom, and some flashy transition every other second, it's like we're gonna lose you. It's as if we're all battling for the shortest attention span on planet Earth. But here is the kicker, and this is where I call bullshit. How can we sit there and talk about dwindling attention spans when you're also sitting and watching Netflix episode after episode after episode after episode after episode? And let's also not forget that movies have gotten longer. Something just doesn't add up. It's pretty clear that this whole trend about making every single video a mini Hollywood production is just not cutting it anymore. Now, that doesn't mean to dumb down the quality of your videos. It's just the stuff that's out there right now, people are seeing right through it. And yeah, the videos do look cool, but let's be real, they feel empty. It's almost as if we're trading genuine connection just for a couple seconds of a wow factor.
Wow.
And it doesn't even seem as if this strategy is paying off for a lot of people. Yeah, there's definitely creators out there that are pulling millions and millions of views, yet financially they're hurting. And you know what? I think people are just getting tired of being bombarded with content that truly doesn't resonate with them. It's almost as if we've developed this internal filter, like a bullshit detector. We're craving something more, something real. That's why I believe that stripping away all the layers, going back to the basics, and focusing on storytelling that hits home is where the magic is. It's about creating content that stands out, and not because it's loud, but because it's genuine. So here's my take on it. If you're feeling the trap of this overproduced content cycle, it's time to break free. Think about what makes you, well, you. What's your story? What's that unique perspective that you're bringing to the table? Embrace that. Lean into that. That is your unfair advantage. Now let's take a moment to reflect on something Gary Vee famously said, something that's more relevant today than ever before, which is document, don't create. He was onto something big when he said that. And last time I checked, document is the root word of documentary, not short form content. This is really not just about producing content. It's about telling stories that matter. Stories that resonate on a much deeper level. And while we're on the subject of standing out, let me hit you with some stats to just put everything into perspective a little bit. We've all heard the saying, in order to become the 1%, we gotta do what the 99% are not willing to do, right? So with that in mind, let's look at some numbers. Currently, there are 2.5 billion active users on platforms like Instagram. Yet globally, there's only about 11,000 documentaries produced annually. Even more striking than that, there are only 2,800 films produced annually worldwide. So just think about that for a second. The competition has truly never been lower if you're just willing to take a chance on creating impact instead of creating for the algorithm. And yes, I get it. Creating less sounds so terrifying, because if you just don't create enough, you feel like you're going to be lost, you're going to be forgotten about. But imagine if only for 1 second you just had one piece of content to promote for the next 12 months. What do you think the view count would be on a video like that? It would probably be in the tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, because you're not spreading yourself thin by needing to get 10 to 100 views per 100 videos that you create. You can combine all those views into one video. And in order to even stand out in a sea of 2.5 billion people, you gotta show some personality. You really gotta just be you. You gotta drop this whole ideology of fighting for attention with just flashy edits. This is about making an impact with your authenticity. And as I wrap up this video, I want you to start really focusing on your legacy with every single piece of content that you decide to create moving forward. It's really not about views and likes. It's about the impact. Just put the brakes on the content and think about making something that is truly going to be memorable. Something that could really define your brand and your legacy. What does that look like for you? If this truly resonates with you and you're ready to do a deeper dive into your legacy, then I got something for you. It's my proof of concept 4-week masterclass. It's an opportunity to really peel back the layers of your story and find that core message that's been hidden away that'll resonate with you and your audience on a human level. And it's simple. All you gotta do is click the link below, enroll, and let's embark on this journey together. I would love to hear your thoughts on this whole retention editing. Leave a comment below. And until next time, keep dreaming, keep disrupting, and remember, the story that you're writing today is the legacy that you're gonna leave tomorrow. And with that being said, I will see you on the next video.